I'm about to do your Scorpio July 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a deep dive look at your romantic person of interest and how they really feel about you. Scorpio, how's it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Scorpio love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationships, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Scorpio love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with the Scorpio love reading for today, because today we're going to take a deep look at your romantic person of interest, and we're going to look at what they feel about you, what they think about you, what their beliefs are about you, what their intentions are toward you in the month of July 2020, what their most likely actions are toward you in July, and then we're going to end the reading off with some advice for you about how to best navigate this situation with this person, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, kind of the best way to play it for you so that it works out the best for you, Scorpio. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it can't really resonate with like every single Scorpio on the whole planet Earth. But regardless of how this reading resonates with you, you'll still probably want to check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more clarity and more insight about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, I've also been getting quite a few requests recently for personal readings, so I've opened up a few extra spots in my schedule to help accommodate that. So if a personal reading with me is something that you're interested in, you can find the information about that in the description box down below as well. So enough yakking, let's get on with this reading here. What is Scorpio's romantic person of interest? What are their feelings about Scorpio? What do they feel about you, Scorpio? Let's get 3 cards for what Scorpio's romantic person of interest feels about Scorpio. What do they feel about Scorpio? Well, there's one. Okay, looks like we got our 3. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So the Magician is a master manifester. That the Magician has all the tools, all the skills, all the abilities, all the resources. He's got everything he needs to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is that his will desires. So looks like your person's having some feelings about wanting to manifest something with you, Scorpio. Now also in their feelings towards you, we have the 4 of Swords, we have the 6 of Swords, and we have the Chariot. So right away I noticed we've got 2 cards that are about the will here. So your person's got some will towards you, some desire toward you. It's something that you're something that they want. So in their feelings we have the 4 of Swords, and this is like taking a pause, taking a break, taking a rest. It's going internal so that they can heal. So they're doing some contemplation, some thought, trying to come up with an idea about how to move forward from here. Either that, or they feel like you're taking a pause and you're taking a break and you're doing some internal thinking and some contemplation about how to move forward from here. But I'm picking up that that's what they're thinking about, and they've got a will for you. They want to manifest something with you, and I think they're trying to figure out how to do that. And we've also got the 6 of Swords, and this is a card of moving away to calmer waters. So it's about leaving all these rough, choppy waters of the past, all the problems and the challenges and the frustrations. It's leaving all that stuff behind and moving forward toward what they really want. So apparently that's you, Scorpio. So they're trying to figure this out. They're trying to move forward with you, moving away from anything that was bad in the past. And then we also in their feelings have the Chariot. So this is a Cancer card. So this is using the will to move forward past all the problems and challenges and obstacles of the past. Very, very similar to this energy. This is just a lot faster moving. And it's about using the will to move forward toward what their will desires, and in doing it quickly and victoriously. So this is a really fast moving energy. So what I'm seeing here is they want to manifest something with you, and they're trying to figure that out right now. They've gone internal contemplating how to do that right now. And they're going to pick up the pace pretty quickly. It looks like they're going to start out moving forward and then move forward like really fast in victory with you. Now, what do they think about you, Scorpio? So let's take a look at what does this person think about Scorpio. What are their thoughts about Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio rising, so welcome fellow Scorpios. I think this one might have a little bit of a meaning for me too so far. I don't know. What does Scorpio's romantic person of interest think about them? Let's get one more. Okay, there we go. They have a lot of thoughts about you. The cards are all trying to spread out and jump out of my hand all at once. So they got a lot they're thinking about. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, and this is rapid, back and forth, passionate communication. This is also rapid forward progress. Again, similar energy to this Chariot card. I guess if you kind of combined these two cards together, it would get you pretty darn close to the Chariot. So this is about rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress, or rapid back and forth passionate communication. This progress towards something that they desire. Right under that, we've got the Magician again. We've got this using the will, or trying to manifest whatever their will desires. They're trying to manifest something with you. If they're not already communicating passionately back and forth with you, they're going to be very soon. Okay, now in their thoughts about you, we have Death, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Emperor. Two major arcana cards here. So Death, it's a scary card, but this is a Scorpio energy, by the way. This is not a scary card. This is a card of transformation. So like if you think about when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and comes out as a butterfly, it goes through this process. It goes through a heavy transformation process. It's about something has to die so that something else can be reborn in a new and better way. So your person is thinking about some sort of transformation with you. Looks like a transformation regarding this Four of Wands. Now, fours are about stability. So if you think of a table, it's got four legs to be stable. A chair's got four legs to be stable. And this is about stability in the home, stability in the family life, stability in the connection. So it's like they're trying to transform something so that it's more stable with you, which probably what they're contemplating right now. It's probably what they're trying to move toward here with this Six of Swords and this Chariot. Trying to move forward towards some stability, transform things. Now, this can also be a card of ceremonies. So this can be a card of engagements or weddings. It can also represent twin flames, because these four wands that are holding up the canopy here represent 1111, which is twin flame energy. Now, we've also got the Emperor in their thoughts about you. And the Emperor is, again, a master manifester, just like this Magician that we saw a second ago. And the Emperor has all the tools and skills and resources and abilities to put together a plan to get what he wants and to execute that plan to get what he wants. So yeah, your person is definitely trying to manifest something with you. This is also an energy of taking charge, taking control of a situation. And it's right underneath this Chariot energy, which is, using the will to move forward past the problems and challenges, move forward quickly and victoriously toward what they want. The Emperor knows exactly what he wants and he goes after it. So good stuff, Scorpio, good stuff. Now, what are this person's beliefs about you, Scorpio? What does Scorpio's romantic person of interest believe about Scorpio? Let's get one more for what their beliefs are about Scorpio. Let's get one more for what they believe about you, Scorpio. Okay, looks like we're taking two more. The bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can be a fated event. This could be your person believes that it's fate to be with you. This can represent what is supposed to happen will happen. So I'm getting the feeling that they believe they're supposed to be with you, that they're being divinely guided, and there's like some divine timing and intervention involved in them being with you. Now, also in their beliefs, we have the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, the Hermit, and we have the Fool. So here again, we've got 2 major arcana cards and 1 major arcana on the bottom here. Right under this Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Ten of Swords. I saw this a little bit ago when I can't remember if it was in their thoughts or their feelings, but we had the Ten of Swords. This is a quick, painful, abrupt ending, an ending that you don't see coming. And I also saw this Five of Wands a second ago too. This is conflict, struggle. It can be bickering and arguing, but I don't feel that. I feel like this is like an internal conflict about some ending that happened between you. Okay, so maybe that's why they've gone internal and they're contemplating this. They're resting, taking a break, trying to heal, trying to figure out what to do so that they can move forward to calmer waters and leave all this crap behind and move forward toward what they want with you. Move past all these problems and challenges from the past and quickly and victoriously going toward what their will desires. This could be the transformation. They want to put an ending to this ending. They want to transform this ending and this conflict, this struggle, this internal conflict, whatever this is. They want to transform that and have more stability with you. And I think this stuff is the burden that they're carrying. Something happened between you guys that looks like it ended something. And I don't know if they believe you're conflicted about it or if they're conflicted about it, but it's a burden to them, whatever it is. And then right under that, we've got this Eight of Wands again, this rapid, passionate back and forth communication. And the Magician again, this is manifesting something with you. They want to communicate with you about manifesting something, about transforming this ending in this internal conflict they have. And it looks like there's going to be the opportunity for something new and something abundant and stable. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, and they view this as like divine timing. What is supposed to happen will happen. Now, in their beliefs, they also have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups has a lot of love and emotions. So this person has a lot of love and emotions for you, but they just don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. They may not outwardly express how they feel about you. They might keep that on the down low, keep that to themselves, but they do have a lot of love and emotions for you. This person's emotionally stable, emotionally balanced. When they make their decisions, they don't just use their head and their logic. They actually consult their emotions when they use their head. So yeah, this person's got a lot of feelings for you, which is probably why this whole thing is kind of burdensome to them, whatever this ending was here. Now they also have the Hermit in their energy, which is a major arcana card, and it's like the twin to this minor arcana, Four of Swords. This is going internal and thinking about something, taking a break, contemplating, trying to figure something out. This is a much more powerful energy in the same vein though. This is about isolating themselves, going internal, shining their inner light on something, using their wisdom on something, doing some deep soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to figure out what's the best move going forward. And it looks like they believe the best move going forward is the Fool, taking that leap of faith. So the Fool is an energy of not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step, not needing to know how it's going to work all the way through until the end before they take the first step. This is just having that belief to just go, you know what, screw it, I'm jumping off the cliff and I'm going to figure out how to grow my wings on the way down. So good stuff. Yeah, I think they believe that this is supposed to happen with you, and after they get out of this period of being in hermit mode and this contemplation, They're just going to go for it. Good stuff. Now, what are their intentions toward you in the month of July, Scorpio? What are this person's intentions towards Scorpio in the month of July? Okay. Looks like we're taking 4. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. The 5 of Swords is usually involves some pain, some hurt. This is an energy of like winning at all costs. This is an energy of, you know, like if you see in the card, this guy here in the front, he's won. But in the process, he's made everybody upset and they're all walking away. They've thrown their swords down. They're like, I'm done with this pain. I'm done with this. The way you're acting, I don't like that. I'm walking away from that. This can also be an energy of repeating a cycle or a pattern from your past that you know is to your detriment, but for some reason you're repeating it anyway. So this can be about arguing and fighting, or this can be about walking away from the arguing and fighting, walking away from the pain, walking away from the things that hurt them in the past. This card has a lot to do with winning, though, and it could mean that be very careful, because you have to look at, is winning actually the most important thing right now? Is being right actually the most important thing right now? Or can you just lay that down and walk away from that need to be right or that need to win, because there's something more important here? Let's see what we have here. Yeah, that's what this is. That they're walking away from that need to be right, that need to win. They're trying to throw their swords down and walk away from this pain of the past, which we've already seen here in their feelings, trying to move away from all that stuff from the past toward calmer waters, trying to move past the obstacles and challenges from the past and move forward rapidly in victory and success. Some sort of transformation that can provide more stability. There's this burden. The advice of the 10 of Wands is that it's time to lay this burden down. I think that's exactly what their intentions are, is to lay these swords down, lay the, you know, the smart mouth down, the words that cut you, lay all that stuff down, the arguing, whatever the problem was that caused that 10 of Swords ending that we saw a little bit ago. They're walking away from that. We've got in their intentions, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 10 of Pentacles. Got a lot of pentacles here in their intentions, which is about stability and abundance. So, stability. Good deal. So this 2 of Pentacles is a card of balance. It's either like trying to regain your balance, trying to maintain your balance. I mean, they could have a lot going on and they're juggling a lot of plates. They don't want to let any of the plates fall, but I feel like this is like trying to make some sort of decision. They're trying to weigh the options, weigh the pros and cons. Should I or shouldn't I? Do I or don't I? What do I do here? Do I do this? Do I do that? It's kind of like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of energy, and they're trying to balance things out. They're trying to rebalance things and figure out what to do, so that they can walk. So this is being left out in the cold. This is feeling like they're not good enough. And I think that is what they're trying to walk away from. I don't know if they left you out in the cold, if they ended things with you, and now they're trying to transform that situation, or if you ended things with them, and they're trying, and they feel left out in the cold. I almost feel like they did this to you. You'll have to leave me a comment and let me know. This is a general reading, so it could literally go that way for you and the other way for the very next person watching this video. But someone was left out in the cold, or feels like they're not good enough in this situation. Maybe it's from the arguing, the harsh words that were spoken. I don't know, but they're going back and forth about it. They intend to try and balance this out and come back in out of the cold, or balance this out and let you back in out of the cold. Either way, they have the Temperance card in their energy. So this is Sagittarius energy. This is mixing together a little bit at a time, taking a step back and looking, like seeing how this is playing out, how is this working out before they come back in to mix more. So this is an energy of like a little bit at a time, an energy of like trial and error or experimenting. This is also an energy of patience, being very patient here. So your person intends to be patient. They intend to take things slow until they can get this balance restored here. But what they ultimately intend to do with you in July is create some stability and abundance. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So it starts with the Ace of Pentacles and culminates in the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like massive stability, massive abundance, security, stability, a happy home life. This is the happy wife, happy life card. This can also represent building a legacy, like combining together the two people's assets and resources, or the assets and resources of two families, to make something even more stable and more abundant. So this is a very good energy in their intentions. Now, you and I both know how people are, and sometimes what they intend to do and then what they actually do end up being completely different things. So let's take a look at this person's most likely actions toward you, Scorpio. What Scorpio's romantic person of interest most likely actions towards Scorpio in the month of July 2020? What are their most likely actions towards Scorpio in July 2020? Okay. Well, looks like they got a lot of actions they're going to take toward you here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So this is reminiscing about the past. This is nostalgia about the past, thinking about the good times, the way it used to be, the way it should be. This can also represent a very strong emotional connection, and it can be like soulmate level energy, but it can also be someone from the past making a comeback, full-fledged and in the flesh. So we saw that Ten of Swords ending before. It's like you guys aren't together anymore. That's burdensome to them. They're trying to transform that situation, move forward to calmer waters, all that stuff we've already covered. So this feels like their most likely actions are to try and make a comeback, to try and get back with you. So let's see what we have here. Yep. So in their most likely actions for July, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Well, this Page of Pentacles, pages are messengers. So he delivers news and messages of practical matters, of tangible things, news and messages about stability. So he can represent, bringing a gift. Like, so maybe this person is going to bring you some sort of gift, maybe like as a form of an apology. This can be a wedding ring. We've already seen the card here of the Four of Wands, which can represent a ceremony or a wedding. I don't see the Hierophant out here though, so maybe that's, maybe there might be an engagement offer made to you for someone watching this video, but most likely what this feels like is planning for the future with you. But there's this internal conflict again. They're struggling with something, and it looks like what they're struggling with is they want to offer you their cup of love. They want to offer that to you, but they're afraid you won't accept it. Probably based on the things in the past, this being left out in the cold, the Ten of Swords that we saw earlier. They want to offer you their cup of love, but they're internally conflicted about whether they should or not because they're afraid you're going to reject them, I believe. And so we've got the Three of Wands, and this is an energy of waiting. This is waiting for their ships to come in. Yeah, so they're planning for what to do. They're planning for how to make this comeback with you. Right underneath this Six of Cups, we have Justice. So this is a card of balance, a card of trying to rebalance the situation. We've got two cards of balance now. This sword is used to sever the things that are out of balance so that balance can be restored, so that the fair, just, right thing can happen. Right under that, we've got the World. So this is like the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. And under that we have the Page of Wands, and he's a messenger too. He brings news and messages of passion, news and messages of desire. He's the guy that, he's very similar to this Fool energy here. He goes out and he takes the first steps on something new. So they're planning how to rebalance this situation out, how to get back with you, because they think this would be the right, just thing. There's still just this little bit of internal conflict going on about whether you're going to reject this cup or not. So for right now, they're waiting. But they view you as the Nine of Cups. This is like happiness and joy and love in and of yourself. This is like, with or without you, I still love me. I'm still completely emotionally happy, emotionally content, with or without you. So that's how they view you. They want to get back with you though. They're internally conflicted about it, and they're waiting for right now. Okay, let's get you some advice for how to best navigate this situation. So what's the advice for Scorpio about how to play this situation? What should they do? What should they not do? What's the best way to navigate this so that it works out the best for you, Scorpio? Let's get 3 cards for advice for Scorpio about this person in the month of July. Okay, let's get one more for Scorpio's advice, please. Looks like we're taking 2 again, no biggie. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. So this is a low vibrational energy. This is like, you can see he's wearing all black, his head's hung down, he's in like a depressed body language, and he's looking at these 3 cups that have been spilled. And he's focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled, and all the love that was spilled out, all the emotions that were spilled out, all the time and the effort and the energy that was spilled out, the wasted opportunities, the missed opportunities. But what he's not seeing is these 2 upright, completely full cups behind him. So this is an energy of focusing on the past, having sadness and remorse and regrets about the past and the negative things from the past, the loss of the past, but not putting your focus on the positive things that you still have in the present. So the advice of this card is that you need to control your own focus. You need to make sure that you're focused on what you want and not what you don't have anymore. Because if you focus on what you've lost, if you focus on what you don't have anymore, you're going to feel this sadness, and it's going to be heavy. You're going to feel sadness and remorse and maybe even guilt, and it's not going to be pleasant. But if you focus on the 2 cups that you still have, you focus on what's good, you're going to feel good. So that's the advice of this card. You have to be in control of where you put your focus. Let's see what other advice we have here. Okay, so for your advice, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles is again another card of balance. We've seen the 2 of Pentacles trying to balance the situation. We saw the Justice card trying to restore balance, do the right thing, the fair, just thing, make sure everything's balanced, cut off whatever's not balanced. This is another card of balance. So this is balance and generosity and reciprocity, like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Equal give and take. Make sure the situation is balanced. Then we've got the Hanged Man, and this is stagnation. So he's hanging upside down from the tree of knowledge, and he's trying to gain enlightenment. He's looking at the problems and the challenges of the past in a new perspective, in the light of the current moment. So this is about trying to get a new perspective on something, see things in a different light, so that you can figure out what to do in order to restore this balance. Don't stay focused on the loss of the past, the negative stuff of the past. Focus on what it is that you actually want. Look at things in a different light, from a different perspective, so you can figure out what to do in order to achieve the balance that you need in your life. And you've got the Queen of Swords, and This is she who knows the truth. Like, she's clearly inviting someone to speak their truth, and she'll let them do that if it can add to the decision making. But she already knows the truth. So the truth that you speak to the Queen of Swords, it better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you off. So this is an energy of speaking your truth, but it's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you, which is how you restore balance. It's how you get into balance. It's how you maintain balance. The things that no longer serve you, or whatever the negative stuff is that happened in the past. Maybe it's negative people. Maybe it's, some problems or challenges that you had. Maybe it's you're focused on things that you don't have anymore. And it's time to cut that stuff off. Right under this, I just noticed this, we have the Magician again. This is you have all the tools and all the abilities and all the resources to create whatever it is that you want. You just have to control your focus. Yeah, maybe you got to look at things from a different perspective and balance it back out. Maybe there's some stuff you need to cut off, but you already know the truth about all of that. And we've got this Three of Pentacles, and this is teamwork. This is collaboration. This is working together as equals to build something of value, to build something of something great. So I don't know if there's someone that you're supposed to reach out with. I don't know if this is telling you that maybe you should give this person another chance and at least try to build something with them. I mean, we do have this Ten of Pentacles here. There can be a lot of stability, a lot of abundance. It can be a stable, happy home life. We've got wish fulfillment here. We've got this transformation that's taking place, this burden that they're going to lay down, them wanting to move forward past all the crap from the past toward calmer waters with you, wanting to move forward in victory quickly and successfully with you. Yeah, we've got this Four of Wands, the stability of the home life. So it looks like there is a lot of potential here to build something great if you work together with this person. Now, in no way am I telling you to do that. You have to do that for yourself. You have to know what it is that you want. You have to know your own truth, and you have to speak your own truth. But it might be time to look at this from a different perspective, though, because it looks like you're being told to restore the balance here. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or about your romantic love life, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Scorpio love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on. And I'll see you in the next video.